Can anyone see me? Can anyone hear me? Wow, I look like my dad. Give me a thumbs up or a chat. Yeah, yellow bacon. Can you hear me? All right. Angela's here too. That's good. That's a really good start if my wife is supportive of this. Asininity. Is that a word? It is now. Dude, what the frick? Subaru. It's Subaru, if you ask my mom. Yeah. This is a pretty good party. I thought for sure it was just going to be me talking to myself, which I am an expert at. You can ask anyone. It's terrifying. Can you see me okay? I did a bang up job cleaning and closing that closet. Oy vey. It's my sweet dry erase board over there. Well, I'll tell you what. How about you give a giant capital Y in the chat if you've listened to the song? Oh, Cameron. Wow. Thanks, Angela. Dude, thanks, Jason. I miss you and the team. I appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true, Greg. I put Greg through the gauntlet. Sorry, Subaru. And his ears are permanently damaged, but I mean, it's worth it. What are friends for, right? Oh my gosh. So at 8:15, the video, the official lyric video, is live on YouTube. Obviously, clearly, there's been access to the song on Spotify, Pandora. Yep, that's you, Steph. Pandora, Spotify, and Apple Music, and all that stuff. But the official lyric video will be up real soon. And hopefully, my buddy Tim, who made it, will be here, if not on time for later. Pretty proud of it. And we shall see. But I didn't think about this. And since this is the first chat I'm doing, I wasn't sure how to do the, I didn't want to do a premiere to pull us away from this chat. But then I didn't know if it should be a premiere and just that was the chat live stream. We'll figure it out. I trust our ability to semi-multitask, go to another video, and hopefully come back. But maybe I'll scare you off or you'll see the video and just you're like, that's it. You won't come back. So I won't hold against you. And thank you, Jesse. You may be better off not listening to it. I'm just saying. I don't know. You can ask Subaru about that. How many people are in here? How do you use this? What is this? The internet? Internets? Wow. Slick. Very first live stream. 13. Thank you, sir. I love my godson. And because he has got my back completely, I'm going to give a little shout out to Deshaun Cameron. So, he was born in August, and he will be on the channel soon with me. And I will, this is in all caps, this is in order. I'm supposed to read this. I will make a video and not just shorts too. The lyric video counts. And Cam loves Mario, slime, fidgets, and squishmallows. Also Legos and Greek mythology elves too. Just the elves? Okay. So there it is. How did I do, Cam? And thank you, Yellow Bacon. I'm certainly trying to figure it out. But I'm just so glad you're here. Honestly, I want to give a giant shout out to Yellow Bacon. I don't even know you. IRL, as the kids say, in real life. But you have been such an amazing supporter of me and the channel for the longest time, even when somehow notifications stopped working. Then you found me again. And please know I am so, so appreciative of that. Cam, you said okay. I don't know. Was that, can everyone give me a thumbs up? Was that amazing for Cam? The little introduction. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. So I wanted to talk. I have a few ideas, things we can talk about. I can for sure address any questions you might have in the chat. We'll probably do some polls and stuff like that. But since the video is coming up in 9-ish minutes, we'll hang out for a little bit. I wanted to talk about the impetus, the inspiration for this song. So, Face the Flames, other than sounding pretty cool and alliteration and all that, and I'm a nerd like that. Oh, there's Tim. What's up, my lemming? I can't keep focused. I don't know how people do this. I guess you have to interrupt yourself constantly. What's up, my lemming? Tim is here. Rue with a view. He's the man who made the video. I'm super excited. So, Face the Flames, it sounds amazing, but what started the song was this line that I saw in a TV show. I wish I could say I made it up because that would be incredible. But it was the same hammer that shatters glass. Sorry, that shatters glass forges steel. Let's try this again. There was something in my water. The same hammer that shatters glass forges steel. And I thought that was super, super cool. I like that, Yellow Bacon. Thank you. Keep talking. Check the chat in between the thoughts. What would I do without you guys? Well, I'd be talking to myself, but yeah, thank you. Thank you, Yellow. So I thought that was amazing and I went with it. And I feel like a lot of the songs I write are for me or about me or toward me, but at least heavily inspired and kind of to kick myself in the butt and tell myself to get going. I mean, I could sit around and do nothing and let life happen to me, or I can claw my way back and we have a younger audience person here, kick butt and get back into it. A similar little saying that I had seen, if you guys have seen or heard, I was a substitute teacher for 2.5 years. So my sister, Steph, gave me the moniker of the substitute rock star, which is awesome. I might have to I don't know, slash or hyphenate with my neighborhood because they know that I release songs. I can be the resident rock star. But that sounds like Resident Evil and video games, zombies. That's pretty cool too. But the other saying that I really liked, the point of the substitute thing is I was in a lot of classrooms, and the science classroom in particular, maybe one or two had the saying, the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's about what you're made of, not the circumstances. And I thought that, I the Face the Flames aspect and the hammer shattering glass and forging steel, I don't know, a little more metal, a little cooler, forge metal, facing the flames instead of the potato and egg song. I don't know. If you disagree, please let me know in the chat or in general. The potato egg song, that could be pretty awesome. Totally. But that was really what came of it. And if you've been following my channel or I've badgered you for years with my music, Face the Flames was actually released. Face the Potato. Dude, Scott, you're here. That's amazing. Nice. Next hit, Face the Potato. Face to potato. like a cream pie. It'd be horrible. That sounds painful. Like a softball. Hopefully it's a softened potato. But yeah, so Face the Flames, I had released it like 4 years ago, and I really, really liked the song, but it was one of the first that I had done, and I didn't like the mix or how it turned out, but I really believed in the song. And I wanted to remix it. And because I'm a glutton for punishment and a masochist, I took it upon myself to remix it for way too long and could never be happy with it. And finally got some traction and got it to a decent enough place. I didn't re-record everything. I didn't rework it. I literally started from scratch with what I had recorded and just built it back up. So for that, I feel like I can say mission accomplished. I think it turned out pretty darn well. Had I recorded it fresh with everything I know now, would have been better, but it was a good chance for me to practice the mix too. So maybe I'll just do a re-recording of Face the Potato next. Now, actually, the next song I'm working on is one that SCXCR is very familiar with. It is not new to him, but for everyone else, it'll be new. But this is going to be a completely new remake, reimagining of a song that I did before. And hopefully, as a result, it should go faster to get it out to the masses or the 5 people that follow me. Either way. So I'm really excited about that. And then after that, it's full speed ahead with new songs. If you saw the video I made when I was talking about thanking everyone for the 300 subscribers and everything, I'm going to release at least 3 more songs this year. You're going to have to hold me to it. It's a lot of work, but I'm really excited to do so. So 3 minutes, the countdown here. If someone has the link that I sent for that video just readily available so I don't dodge out of here, could you put it in the chat, please? That would be greatly appreciated. If not, it's okay. Should be able to just go to my channel. I think I can go to it. I'd love to technically be able to watch it together in real time, but it's all good. Can everyone see me and hear me okay? More like hear me okay? I just love hearing my own voice. Cool. Thank you, guys. There's a delay. I thought I scared y'all off. Nice. Thanks. Thanks, Ren. What? Sorry. That's so stupid. Windows. Anyway. Yeah, it's almost game time. But anyway, I redid the song from 4 years ago. I didn't take down the old one, if you want to hear that original compared to now. But yeah, if you're just joining us, thank you so much for being here. This is my first ever live stream on YouTube. I'm Justin Noggle, the substitute rock star. And yeah, so close here, so close. Today is the official release of the renewed, remade, remixed, remastered Face the Flames. Some people have been asking about the artwork. Excuse me. Glad I'm wearing pants. That would have been awkward. Zoom fails. Cam, I wish. Yeah. So I realized my monitor is honestly too high, but for my desk, that's where it is based on how it fits. And then I have the camera way up on top. So I apologize if I'm not looking you dead in the eye. It's probably creepy anyway. So probably be reading and talking and trying to do both at the same time. So my loving wife brought my channel up here, and hopefully the video should just appear in a minute. And I highly doubt playing it through her speakers into this microphone, into your speakers, is going to sound good. So I might just mute it and have a moment of silence, something like that. We'll check it out. And then we'll give Rue with a View, Tim, a wonderful, massive round of applause digitally. see, how do I work this? Ooh, it's a Mac. Ew. No offense. I don't see it. Better be there. So this will be awesome if it doesn't show up. So I'm going to preface this. I kept hearing preface the other day. Someone kept saying preface, and it was making my face angry. Preface this with I set the upload for today and now, and I'm really hoping it goes through. And a few days ago, oh my gosh, there I am. Oh, there it is, 4 views. Whew. It said copyright, and it's because it's my song, and it blocked me from, copywriting, breaking my own copyright. So I appreciated that, and I was like, shoot, it's not going to upload. It looks like we're good. What a sweet video. The original video that I made 4 years ago, total turd. All right, I'm going to be quiet so you can listen. That's right, Yellow. I don't need to watch it. Oh, Cam. It's a super long song, so thanks for your patience. How right you are, Yellow. Jordan, you know it, sir. Thanks for being here. Yeah, it is on the list. It's not the nice list either. So, did anyone see the poll up top? Oh, there we go. I can pull that down. Nice. So far, I'm a Spotify guy. Wow, that sounded terrible. I promise that was not on purpose. I'm a poet and I know it. Yeah, Spotify 29%, Apple 29. Ooh, nice type. Pandora 14. Is that just Steph? Is that just you, Steph? Hey, Frank and Chris are here. Thanks so much for joining too. My in-laws are here. Thank you much. I can try and find the link too. Anyone else? Yellow, Greg, can you throw in the chat the link to the music video, please? I'd hate to have that myself for my own song. So SoundCloud other. If you were one of the other people for where you listened to the song the first time, put in the chat, please, where you listened. I'm really curious. Jason, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It was, I was going to say a labor of love, but a labor of hate. Play the song live for you. Jordan, I love you, but no. I don't think I can play 3 to 4 guitar parts simultaneously and bass. Yeah, and sing. I mean, I have a little talent in my pinky finger, but that would be a bit much. So, yep, exactly, Scott. A link that I texted you. If you guys are done razzing me, understandably, because you should, do it live. I'll play the video that I can't find. How about that? So, Frank and Chris, thank you so much for coming in too. We're just talking about the song. We just viewed some of us viewed the actual music video that my buddy Tim, Rue with a View made. So on a scale of 1 to 10, no, let me rephrase that. On a scale of 10 to 10, how good was that video by Tim? Let's see some 10s in the chat, please, for Tim. And if later you're really bored and you check out mine original, it's just hot garbage. Get off my screen. Sorry. There we go. So let's see. Spotify 38%, Apple Music 25%, Pandora 12%, SoundCloud other. Okay. Nice, Jordan. Yes. Rue totally does look like Crash there. No copyright infringement. It's close, but not exactly. So this is awesome. This is weird. And I really appreciate you guys being here. I was terrified / excited because this is a very weird thing. I listen to some podcasts and streams when I'm working, but I don't usually watch them. And watching myself talk is truly breathtaking. But thank you all for being here. And I really do think that Tim's video took the song to a whole other level. A Tim out of Tim. I see what you did there. I like it. I dig it. So I thought I would talk about the lyrics a little bit because I can. You're my captive audience until you leave, which you totally could. So the lyrics of the song, I had the chorus idea, I think, first for this one. A lot of people ask me, I'll tell you what, it was a cold, dark night, Jordan. A cold, dark night. Warren G was in the streets. Was facing those flames. But I had the idea, that I mentioned before, that the same hammer that shatters glass forges steel. I love that. I knew I wanted to end the chorus that way, just kind of a nice punch. and face the flames, embrace the pain, just really leaning into that. It's not easy. It's never easy. As everyone says, if it was easy, everyone would do it. But I just mean like that scenario I talked about, the same water that softens a potato hardens an egg. So the potato song to be continued for sure. So, but the first verse, the verses are a little more cryptic, but it's, if you read on the video or if you try to ignore the vocals completely or the lyrics, but it was slaughtered spirit, slain in secret. I am a sibilant superior. Slaughtered spirit, slain in secret. So people are struggling on the inside, unknown to everyone. And we try to put on a strong face, put on an egg face. We try to put on a strong face, and we have that shell bravado, but it's a struggle. It doesn't matter if it's, illness or relational or financial. It could be anything that you're struggling with. So you're slinking away. Slaughtered spirit, slain in secret. They don't know what you're going through, but you're not alone. And I talk about that a lot, not in my short videos so much. I have another channel, and I've talked a little bit about mental health and mental illness and struggles I've had with that. But you are not alone with that. So slaughtered spirit, slain in secret, desire to live, dragged to death. It sounds kind of intense. It's kind of fitting for a metal song, but that can be a literal desire to die, which unfortunately is just the worst. And I've known friends and family members to have taken their lives for difficult things, mental illness wise and otherwise. Jason said, yeah, when I'm alone, perfectly aligns. I'm going to put here in the chat. This is an aside, but really, really important. 988. We all know 911. 988 is a hotline you can call for yourself or for others if someone is in danger of taking their life or talking about it or just really needs desperate, immediate help. So it's kind of exactly, Yellow. Thank you. I know it's a detour of sorts, but 988, it can save lives. Like I said, I've lost friends, and it's the worst. It is devastating. I don't always tell everyone this, but I might as well. So I have bipolar disorder and anxiety disorder and OCD type stuff and tendencies. You can ask Subaru and others. It's pretty evident. But mental illness is a big deal, and I hope to get back to some videos and stuff about that, maybe on my sister channel, Wings Without Strings. I'd like to incorporate that too. But back to the point, desire to live, dragged to death. It could just be you don't feel like you can go on. You physically can't move. You're incapacitated. You're mentally crippled, emotionally damaged, withdrawn, whatever. So, desire to live, dragged to death. This is getting real heavy. Metal. I didn't mean to do that. I swear. It's metal. Desire to live, dragged to death. Not yet their reply from the other side. Time to take the test. So, friends, families that have gone before us, don't know what personal beliefs are, but hopefully friends and family in heaven, and just I like to think they're rooting for us, and they're saying it's not your time. It's not your time. You're here. We're all here for a reason. You are here for a reason. You are not alone. So, not yet the reply from the other side. Time to take the test. And that obviously could mean something literal, a literal small test. It could be the greatest climb of your life. It could be the biggest test of your mental and physical endurance. It could literally be climbing a mountain, but it's probably just another mountain, and you've eclipsed those before, right? Awesome. Does anyone wink? Yes, Immortal Warfare. It should be. That Immortal Warfare is something I should have erased from the dry erase board, but I love it. When I was substitute teaching, I would always draw a dinosaur, a T-Rex like that, and they hated it / loved it, so I would always do it. And I kept it for a few little shorts that I keep ending up doing about Mortal Kombat, Mortal Warfare. Was I what? What? Was I in a dark place when you wrote FTF? What's FTF? Face of Flames. Got it. Thank you for that question, Steph. That's actually a really good question. I don't know if it was a dark place, but a determined place. Because I think a lot of the writing I do when it is kind of autobiographical of sorts is it's on point with where I am emotionally. So I don't think I could have written this in the moment of that kind of imminent doom feeling, so to speak. So I think it really was a not even buck up, but just prove your mettle, which I actually did in a short too, prove your mettle. But really dig in and not put up with it anymore. Like I need to take charge. And it's again, I don't know what anyone's faith is. For me, I mentioned this, I think, in the bridge perhaps too, but it's not my strength. It's God. It's his strength. But I have to partner with him to dig back in. I can't let life happen to me. And I have 25, 26, 26, about 26 years of mental illness experience that in the worst periods of that time, acute episodes and stuff, this is not when you're facing the flames. This is when you feel like they're melting you or that you're just ash. But let's see. Yellow, I really appreciate that. I really do. If my seriousness or turn or tone has made you guys uncomfortable, please feel free to let me know. My sister's question was a legit one, but I appreciate that, Yellow. And Jordan, yes. Tim, I caved. Yes, I have played a little bit. Haven't played through Spider-Man 2 yet. I'll get through the lyrics, but behind me, I don't know. All of my garbage that was in my room just suddenly cleaned itself up and landed in this perfect display of nerdosity. That's now a word. Someone coin that for me, please. Please? No? Got a little Pete, little Miles Morales back there. Some more, like an adult size mask. It's an adult kid's mask. Don't challenge me. Nerdosity. Or like Nerdo City. Nerd City. Yeah. Nerdosity. The Nerdosity. Sounds like the audacity. The Nerdosity. Got some Iron Man. Got some Wolverine. Get my fading hair out of the way. Oh, that's good. Make your hair look like you have even less. Cool. Wolverine. Got the lizard back there chilling from one of the shorts. Got the ladybug, the fiercest of them all. We got some Thor action. Mjolnir. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking stuff. Angles. Thor's hammer. More commonly known as Mjolnir. And the elephant somewhere up here. Oh yeah, elephant's back there too. Nogosity. I like it. Another hit song. Nerdosity. Hit song. That's funny. Maybe another song. Copyright. So back to those lyrics. Desire to live dragged to death. Not yet the reply from the other side. Time to take the test. And then face the flames, embrace the pain. I said it's pretty straightforward. Dig deep, dig in your heels. The hammer that shatters glass forges steel. It's pretty typical for courses to be a little more, straightforward. But then the second verse, Holy crap. What is the second verse? It's terrible. How many times have I looked at this? Um, someone tell me. What is it? Um, Fields of fire block your path. Feel the flames lick at your skin. So, kind of continuing the trend, or, not the trend, continuing the story, but you're kind of realizing this is the path. You have to do it. It burns. It's scorching hot, but you have to proceed. Fields of fire block your path. Feel the flames lick at your skin, with a pseudo Scott Stapp moment there from Creed. Uh, Torch the tissues. Your war continues as a new battle begins. So, the crying, the time to self-pity potentially, or just wallow where you are, has to go. It's the only way forward. Torch tissues, your war continues as a new battle begins. So, as a new battle begins. So, please let me state for the record too that grief and sorrow and depression and anxiety and panic attacks and the whole nine, even if it's not, I don't know, mental illness diagnosis or something like that, it's still very, very legitimate, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But when you can step up to the plate. Now we're going with a baseball analogy. Now when you can approach the bonfire again and smell like bonfire all night. So before the second chorus, there was the pre-chorus, but only before the second one. Thought I'd mix it up there. Seek the smoldering blaze inside, leave no shred of fear alive. So, you've got what it takes. Jordan, I see wrote something. I'm going to get there in a second. I can't multitask. Seek the smoldering blaze inside, leave no shred of fear alive. And that's where you really can't, too. I mean, it's there is that potential, that drive within all of us. And it's that need, that desire to claw your way out, just tooth and nail, and just get it done. Thank God for God and family and friends to help with that. It's not a one man or one woman show by any means, but you have to dig in with that grit. So, talked about the chorus again. The bridge, rise up and realize your actions are in others' eyes. Inspire a fire that never dies. I like how it sounds. So there's that. A lot of rhymey going on. But inspire a fire that never dies. In general, but I feel like especially as a Christian, people watch what you do and what you say. You have to be, on your guard. It's not performing, but it's just being who you can be to represent Christianity and God. And that was really what I was referring to there. But I think it applies for anyone across the board. People notice what you're doing and saying when you don't think they are noticing that. It's a matter of integrity, really. So even if you wanted to leave out the faith aspect and Christian aspect, people see it. And what you do affects other people. And I was really saying that to myself and hopefully to others, that we need to lean into it and just be the example, be the kind of people that we want to see in the world. Well, I got really preachy. I'd get off my soapbox, but I'm in my comfy, cheap gaming chair. So, and then at the very end, face the flames, embrace the pain, dig deep, dig in your heels. The hammer that shatters glass forges steel. And then face the flames and flourish, embrace them and understand. Struggle is common to everyone. What you do with it makes the man. So those are pretty straightforward too. I don't have to go into it too much, but in facing those flames, in going against the grain, so to speak, and just really taking your stand, and other cliche type phrases, that is when you're truly living. That is when you're overcoming. That's when you're punching fear in the face and making the most of your life. That's the way I see it. So, and nothing against the ladies. Man sounded better than with understand to me at the time. Woman, understand woman. I guess that still would have worked. No offense. I'm a dude. I don't know. But it's man collective. So, whew, wow. I'm awake. Did I put you to sleep with my little lyric adventure for that? I was pretty happy with them overall. And I decided with that song, it's 2.5 minutes, which feels borderline too short for a song. But I don't know. I feel like some of the guys in here, friends I've known for a long time, know that you can get songs that are 7, 8, 10, 12 minutes long, and it's just like, all right, cut, time out, we're done. I just thought it'd be cool to just start into it. I did it was kind of a volume swell, but I reversed it in the beginning for the sound, so it comes in, quiet to loud, but because of the reverse, it sounds kind of cool. But anyway, so then I was just like, you know what, this generation, myself too, we don't have any patience. So I was like, you know what, we're just gonna friggin' go for it. Just wham, bam, done. Oh, cool, one of my lights went out. Neat. I look better in this light. Let's try that. Oh, cool, that one did nothing. So maybe I look better in the soft light. All right, I'm going to get to a question here. Jordan, would you say FTF is your Sweet Child of Mine or your Paradise City? Wow, I don't really like Metallica, but that's AC/DC. Oh, no, that's Motley Crue. Sorry, I'm a jerk. I used to do that when I was subbing for kids too. It was fantastic. I think I subbed. I don't know why they paid me, because I just made fun of kids. It was awesome. I'm just kidding. I really had a great time with those kids, but I enjoyed messing with them. Is it my Sweet Child of Mine or Paradise City? Ooh, Estranged. Ooh, that's a doozy. That's a great track. I feel like lesser known. I feel like neither. Maybe Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah, because it's fierce. It's intense. So we're done with that little poll. Spotify took the win, which I pretty much expected. 44% Spotify listeners, 22% on Apple Music, 11% Pandora, and then 22% SoundCloud other. I may have missed it. So if you were in the other category, please let me know in the chat. I'm just really curious where you might be listening. So going to end that one. So yeah, there it is. Only 9 votes. A Q&A. Cam says a Q&A. All right. So I guess, do I start this? Say something? What? Why do I have to type it? I'm just saying it. What would you like to know? By the way, if the typing gets out of control, let me know. This is a mechanical keyboard, and it's amazing. It's just super loud, and it's right by the mic. So here we go. Oh, I see. So now you can submit questions. How fancy. Oh my gosh. Technology again. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep tabs on the number of people here. 5 likes. Thank you so much. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Please and thank you. 15 people. I haven't scared you off yet. This is great. But my question for you, you're obviously welcome to type a question. I don't know if anyone did or not yet. It's not showing. One, I could say, did you like the lyrics? 2, did you understand them before the explanation? Yeah. 3, was it kind of like you kind of got the gist, but I explained it. But tell you what, if you don't want to do that, let's see. My rock and roll experience. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. Favorite SNES game pro tag. Nice. Ooh, a special guest. It's not a bad idea either. Yes. Yes, I would. Hopefully you can hear me. So Jordan asks, I guess I'll click it here. Who is your, I'll come right back to you, Yellow, for sure. Who is your favorite SNES, SNES, as the British say? SNES game protagonist. Protagonist. In case you didn't know. Favorite game protagonist. SNES. Probably Captain Falcon's car from F-Zero. No, I would say maybe Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong Country 2. Yeah. Freaking sweet. So, rock and roll experience. Rock and roll experience. Wow. Well, I've lived in the, excuse me one sec. I've got a guest.
Guest for you.
You do?
So cute.
Oh. Oh.
The
Oh.
most rock and roll of all dogs.
Oh. It doesn't get more metal than this. Oh, monkey. Hey. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, monkey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Will Tim Isney make them pay? You're darn straight he will. I see his billboards driving around. If you don't live in Cleveland, Tim Isney is this bald lawyer that has the scariest billboards ever. And he says he'll make them pay. There's another guy that's like, it's free real estate. So, favorite SNES game protag? Yeah, Diddy Kong. How about that? You should type what yours is. Oh, thanks. You should talk about your rock and roll experience. Yellow. My rock and roll experience. Yeah. Well, I've lived in Cleveland since, yeah, I was like 9, 10, fourth grade. And I've been in Cleveland until I went to college. I went to Penn State. People always think I said Kent State, but I went to Penn, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania State University. And I finished my undergrad at Cleveland State. But most of my life has been in Cleveland. Lived out west for a very brief time. And I've been in Cleveland ever since. I was in a band with one of the people that are in this chat, actually. SCXCR. He and I go way back, along with Susu Subaru. Thanks. Don't eat my brains. Come on. But Scott and I were in a band together in 2003, 2005, before some of you were born. We were in a band. There were 5 of us, and it was great. I met a friend at Case Western through another guy. Started a band. Scott joined us. It was awesome. He played bass, did a lot of backup vocals, some guitar stuff too. Then Susu Subaru can comment. We were JS Mahina for a while. So it was just Scott and I, and we recorded some kind of garage type tracks, nothing too pro. But as computers have gotten more and more powerful and the barrier to entry to making music has gotten lower, it's just been incredible. You can get so much quality gear for such little money. And then you can just start, shooting out turd sandwiches and throwing them on YouTube and then talking about them. And it's totally fine. But it really is a great time to be a musician. You can really, like I said, the barrier to entry is so low. But I've been doing stuff on my computer and stuff for 5-ish years, a little more. I kind of had a hiatus, which was kind of I don't know. I needed a kickstart. And I want to give Scott some kudos and thanks for that too. I kind of fell off for a minute. I need that thumb, dude. and just I don't know. I think I was kind of bummed and depressed that after a band of 3 years, everyone went their own ways. A few people went to med school. What do you want to save lives? What a joke! What, do you want to make a lot of money, have a stable job? That's ridiculous. But two of them went there to med school. One went to Canada. That's a country. So went to Canada. And the two of us still keeping the dream alive. A few of us have YouTube channels, and Scott's still making music. And as I mentioned earlier, if you weren't here, Scott and I are going to be collabing again on a song, the next song coming up. Really excited about that. And thank you again, everyone, for being here. I had no idea how long we'd be talking or want to be talking. I'm not suggesting we have to dip out yet. Oh, hi, buddy. But yeah, I really, really, really appreciate everyone being here and checking out the song. Please share it with everyone. As I always say, please share it with your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, your enemies, especially your enemies, just everyone. And then one day, I'll be famous, and then, I'll forget this ever happened. And you know how it is when you're famous. Yeah, but I really appreciate that. I don't know if that answered the question, Yellow, at all, but I've been making music, writing music pretty much since I was in high school, and had a guitar recital attempting to play a song that I had no business even practicing, let alone attempting to play. Susu Subaru can comment. I was attempting to play Crystal Planet by Joe Satriani, like the Joe Satriani, Satch, a guitar virtuoso, when I was like 18. Did not go well, and I was super, super freaked out and scared. So, I have questions in my comments too. Okay, you know what? I'm going to close the actual Q&A thing and go to some questions. Yes, you're the cutest, buddy. Sorry, hold on. How do I close this? Live chat. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Fate. That's right. Puppy kisses are so metal. That's true. It's amazing. The little pluppers. I can't tell you how friggin' manly and just, I keep wanting to swear slightly. Sorry, Cam. No, I feel like a beast. I'm talking about the song called Face the Flames. It's like shredding the gnar. And I got some guitars and pedals around. And I'm holding this full-grown 12-pound dog. Oh, boy. He's fierce. He's fierce. So, let's see. What's the single greatest worst rock photo ever taken? Agreed, Scott. Greg will never let us live us down. Scott and I, we have our guitars, and we look moderately to mostly not amused, and we're just kind of looking off in the distance, maybe smiling at the camera. I can't remember. We're in front of a tree, just in front of a tree, in like a suburban neighborhood. Speaking of not metal, what we need to do is just take another picture, and it's me passing Monkey here off to Scott, minus the guitars, and just that'll be our cover. Oh my gosh. So Steph said, how many times have you seen Metallica? Because that's always a metal experience. Not enough. Technically, when we saw them in November twice, does that count as twice? I guess it does. You had to buy tickets. So here's the deal with the concerts. I had seen Metallica 3 times when I was in high school, and then not again. So I'm showing my age. I saw them in 96, 98, and 2000. So 96 was the Load tour. I saw them at Gund Arena, which is now the Q, whatever, the G. So saw them for the Load tour, then saw them in 98 for the Reload tour. And yes, people crap all over Load and Reload Metallica, but that was my entry point. So I'm forever grateful for that. And I just went back from there. And then New Year's Day 2000, Subaru, the Gund, Subaru, and I, and Ben and George, some other guys. New Year's Day 2000, how crazy. I mean, Y2K was happening. We saw Metallica at the Gund. It was a Blossom in 98 for the Reload tour. Gund again. And I think Kid Rock opened. So that was, yep. So that was, but that was incredible. How do you see Metallica on New Year's Day? What a way to start the year. That's crazy. Hadn't seen them for 23 years. And I was deathly afraid, was pardon the pun, that like one of them would die or quit the band or something crazy and I wouldn't get to see them again. So I knew when they came around again, there was no way I was going to miss seeing them again. So in November, my wife Angela, my sister Steph, and Subaru Greg, we saw Metallica not once, but twice. 2 separate sets. It was a Friday night show and a Sunday night show, and they were friggin' phenomenal. I still think I like the first night slightly better, but maybe it was just the novelty of it at that time. But the sets were just nuts, and with 70,000-ish people there each night, it was just crazy. I totally screwed us up, and we missed most of the opening acts, the good acts. The first night, I will forever am indebted to Greg for this, like a butthead. Missed Wolfgang Wolfgang WWH, whatever the heck they are. I don't think he wrestles, but it's Eddie Van Halen's kid and his band. Mammoth. There it is, Mammoth. But I'm so ticked to this day that I screwed us up and I got bad information and we missed that. And we missed most of Pantera. Yeah. Back again with Zakk Wylde playing guitar. Unfortunately, in Dimebag's absence, since he was killed in Columbus, like shot on stage many, many years ago. But so they're on tour again, and Zakk Wylde stepping in, who was Dimebag Darrell's friend, and amazing. The next night, Sunday night, Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death Punch. And no offense to anyone that's a fan, I would have been totally okay missing both of those and definitely getting Mammoth and yeah, Pantera back. But anyway, to the question, amazing. So technically I've seen Metallica now 5 times and they still got it. I'll be honest. When I saw James come out on the big screens, there were these 8 giant towers with screens all around. And I saw James. I'm like, oh my gosh, James is old. Like, I don't know, 23 years. It's a long time. I mean, I haven't hung out with him much. So, but he came out and like, they just killed it. They nailed it. I mean, Greg called it too. Like they didn't miss a beat. Literally, they were phenomenal. And just the pyro, of course, was incredible. The stage, all the video stuff, but they played so many amazing songs. And the coolest part, I think, was that there were like 4 generations of fans there. So you get, the people that were like my dad's age that were big fans, and then, my age, and then kids of them that were, I think I'm screwing this up with 4 generations, but the point is there were young people, like there were like 12, 14, and then there were people that were probably 74. I thought that was totally awesome. And they really played something for everyone. That's right. Unforgiven 2. So let's see. I bet you guys are glad Steph asked that. Yeah. You didn't even ask about talking about it. It was just how many times. So that was just a simple answer. Sorry. Do I like your songs, Jordan? I thought you played basketball. Yeah, of course I do, man. Of course I do. You're probably way better than me, and you're not afraid to play on camera. Oh, self-burn. Did I say turd sandwich? I think I did. My godson is ashamed of me, but he's stuck around all this time. I think that's great. Oh my gosh. The Gund, Unforgiven 2. Jason, Good night. Thank you so very much for coming out. Please tell the team I said hello. Tell them about the song. Thank you so very much, man. Take care. I guess it was a leading question stuff. The DDT. Okay, I'm not into wrestling at all, but I'm going to bring this up. And then someone else better have a different question because we could get stuck on this. I think they're great. I think the wrestling GIFs, I like to call them GIFs. Apparently it's GIFs, but it's GIFs. Yeah, makes me think of peanut butter. They're great. I love me some WWE. So, should we do another poll? Do you guys want some questions? You tired of this nonsense? Ready to go to bed? Ready to dip out? Is Jason one of many? Should I let Monkey do his thing here? I don't know what do his thing means. Does that mean I'm going to let him like poop on my lap? That was poor phrasing. Roger, I love you. I love you too, Steph. Thanks. Oh my gosh, look at this dog. Like, ridiculous. Run the stream. Thanks, Yellow. You got to get your A, one more Q, and you got to get your A to bed. I see what you did there. I like that. I like that. A guitar giveaway? Well, if you'll look closely in the background, you'll see my little initials kind of hanger thing that my uncle made for me when I was a kid. There's a guitar behind it that is probably exactly what you're looking for. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. Guitar giveaway. I'll tell you what, when I hit 1,000 subscribers and I make money for being a big joker on here, I'll think about it. Oh my gosh. So I'm not going to do the Q&A side chat thing because that got weird and I missed stuff. So if you guys have a question, please feel free to type something. I'm just grateful you guys wanted to be here. No joke, that was going to be like 2 of us. So we had 11, now we got 12. We had 15, I think, was our max at one point. So Immortal Warfare. Yes. So talk about the mail. Cam, no one wants to send me mail. I'm sorry, bud. And I don't need more mail. I appreciate it, though. Ba to ba to bang to bang. Sucks. That's what. Immortal Warfare. So I think Susu Subaru is a big fan of my shorts, or it's a leading question, or both. Immortal Warfare. So I made some shorts and I thought I was so clever. Instead of writing Mortal Kombat, I just did Immortal Warfare. And since they spell combat with a K, I thought I'd spell warfare with a PH. So funny. Oh, Angela, we had 17. Nice. Thanks. A new record. Yeah, that's fair. To the right are some chords for a song that Steph and I were working on when she was taking lessons with me for a hot minute. But she did the noble thing, and since she refuses to practice, she stepped away for a while. High score. Yellow, you're the best, honestly. I really appreciate it. And Yellow, I really hope that I'm not super disappointing in the real. Whatever that means. Hey, really? Why? Oh, yeah. You're so cute. You're so cute. No. But yeah, absolutely. So, as I mentioned, I have another song I'm going to be working on soon. I shouldn't say working on soon. It's in the works. I guess I can tell Scott this in real time that if he's still here. But yeah, I'm going to be working with him, but I've got the layout coming together real nice, the song structure, and changing some things up. Thanks, Jordan. Really appreciate it. Thanks much. Do it more. Look into it. I appreciate it. I'm just glad you guys are here. I never know if I'm just ridiculous enough to be entertaining for anyone for any amount of time. Excuse me, one sec. That's true. I'll give it just a little bit more. Sorry about that. There was a wild beast attempting to eat my thumbs. I need those. All right, sorry about the hand sanitizer into the mic. That was not great. Anywho, what is that? A bug? Is that a firework? What is that? Susu Subaru. What is that? Okay. Tell you what. If you've listened to Just Another Mountain, it's a squid. It's a squid game. Thank you. That makes sense. It's a squid. Thank you. Oy vey. So, if you guys have listened to Just Another Mountain and the new Face the Flames, which do you like better and why? And or what genre would you say Face the Flames is versus Just Another Mountain? And I ask that because I hate saying that my music is metal, because this song is pretty heavy, and it is fast and distorted, and I guess you could say it's metal, but anymore metal to me is just, the eating children and singing, or just like the ugh. And I don't do that, and I can't do that, and because of that, I'm afraid to tell anyone that my music is metal, because that's what they got. So I'll tell you what, that was a squid. I love it. I think we're going to end it here in a minute or two. I love being here with you guys and chatting, but I don't want to overstay my welcome either. So I am so grateful for everyone showing up. I am an old man and have to go to bed at some point. But it would mean the world to me if you guys would. It makes me want to throw up the whole like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. The sun is set on my weakness. I hope so. Thank you. And Yellow's here till the end. Thank you, Yellow. Man, I appreciate you. But yeah, I mentioned this in a little video, but I'll say it here and kind of try to land this plane, as they say. I passed 300 subscribers around the new year. I was around 304 or something. And somehow I'm at like 344 or something right now. My last two shorts that I uploaded did extraordinarily well, especially the first What If. They got almost 10,000 views and got me like 35 subscribers. It was nuts. But I hope you guys like it and are cool with it. I love doing the music, but it's not enough in general or for a YouTube channel to just upload once every 3 months with a new song. Besides, I enjoy making a fool out of myself wearing masks that don't fit because they're for kids. So I plan to continue making, the weekly shorts, funny shorts. And I'm going to keep doing the songs. Like I said, at least 3 more for the year. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to do it. And these live streams, I'm going to do at least one a month. This has been actually a lot of fun. And even though I'm listening to myself talk a lot, I'm glad that you guys have seemed to enjoy it. So, final note, I don't know what it is. I think must have a broken neck because I can't sit with my neck straight. so many of my videos, my neck is just permanently tilted, so it's okay. I'm gonna make it. But does Monday night work for you guys for a live stream? Yes or no, please, in the chat. And they're dropping like flies. Cool. Thank you, Yellow. Usually, yes. Scott, it means a ton to me that you came. I didn't know if you got the message or not. Obviously, your journey with YouTube is far more, I don't know, advanced. You've been at this game a lot longer, so I really appreciate you showing up. And I will be talking to you soon because the format of the song, like I said, the structure is coming along, and I think you're going to like it. And yeah, Greg, thank you so much for being here too. I know you guys both have plenty you could be doing otherwise. Um, trying to think and see who else is still here. I don't want to miss anyone. Tim, you might be here still. Cam. But to anyone I missed, thank you so much. This was really cool. Like I said, we're going to do one probably once a month, and certainly one around the release of a new song. So thank you all so much. And please tell everyone about the songs, about the shorts. I don't know if being a YouTuber or a content creator is in the cards as like a job per se. I do have my full-time job. But if it enabled me to make music full-time, hey, I wouldn't stop it. So in the meantime, enjoy the funny shorts, hopefully. Enjoy the song. And thank you so much, Rue. Really, really appreciate it. You guys get on out of here. Thank you again. Really, really, really appreciate it. We will see you soon. Peace.